Welcome back to Good Day. So if you're a product of the 80s and 90s, you know the next line of the song, Everybody Have Fun Tonight. Well, it's Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Amanda Faye recently sat down with just one part of that iconic band.
Well, you know the songs. If not, once you hear them, you won't stop humming them. They sound like the 80s, and this band is teaming up with another 80s icon, Rick Springfield, to rock the Toledo Zoo Amphitheater next month. Nick Feldman of Wang Chung is with us this morning. Thanks for joining us all the way from sunny London. You said the weather's actually nice there today.
It's beautiful here, yeah. It's kind of, I don't know what's happened. But talking to you, it must be that.
It must be that. Hey, pleasure to chat with you today. I mean, everybody knows, you know, everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. I think we all know that one. That one is stuck in our heads on a very regular basis. You have a new album coming out, but some of those favorites are going to be available there, right?
Yeah, it's called Clear Like Dark Matter. It's a retrospective of the journey through our whole career, really. So it sort of covers everything. All the hits are on it, of course. But there's some other deeper cuts on it as well. There's some very rare unreleased stuff. There's like, for example, there's a demo of Dance All Days on it that, you know, goes back, decades now. So it's a really nice artifact. That's my dog in the background. It's a lovely artifact, and I think it represents what we're all about, you know, and our journey through our career really well. We're very proud of it.
I love Dance All Days. I'm glad you mentioned that. I love that song, and it sounds like you're doing this album for the fans too, those deep cuts, different spins on our favorite music, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I think we wanted to give a real sort of sense of the true essence of Wang Chung, in a sort of historical concept sense, as well as a contemporary one, you know. So I think the whole journey from A to Z is Z, as you say in America. We say Z. You know, I think you really get a sense of it from this release.
Wonderful. And you're going to be doing some touring here. Rick Springfield asked you to come along for the ride. So you're going to be in Toledo in June, and you're going to be at the Toledo Zoo Amphitheater, which is a great venue. You're going to love that. What are you? How excited are you for this tour?
Very excited. I mean, we've never worked with Rick before, or John Waite. We've worked with Paul Young as well in the past, and we've toured a lot over the last 15, 20 years. But feels like a really nice lineup. I think I think for the audience, it's going to be a good experience going through from Paul Young through to Rick Springfield. I think we all hang together musically well, and to be playing these great venues all over the country is lovely. I mean, we love playing live. We get a great response from the audiences. It's lovely to communicate with them and for them to testify what our music means to them, and they bring their kids, or it's really very rewarding for us. You know, makes old guys like us very happy. and because we haven't worked with Rick and John before, I think we're excited about playing to maybe some new people who haven't seen us before. So that's a kind of nice challenge, and I think we feel pretty confident that it's going to be a good interaction between us and the audience.
The music from the 80s is just, I may have been made in the 80s, so I love 80s music. It's so much fun, and it's so diverse and unique, though. What is it like for you to be able to continue to perform these songs that were so popular?
So it's an absolute blessing, to be honest with you. I think if you told us 40, 50 years ago that we'd be still doing it, that there would be, such enthusiasm for those songs. In fact, a sort of growing enthusiasm and a sort of expanding enthusiasm, not only for the generation that heard it first time, but for younger people, for their kids, for people who've heard our stuff in movies we just heard, for example, that we're in Grand Theft Auto, the new Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, fun.
Game, for example, which is a huge thing. And last year we were in some big movies, and To Live and Die in LA was used as the theme tune of a John Mulaney show on Netflix. Yeah, our stuff gets used all the time, and I think it's amazing for us, and it really expands the consciousness to different, generations of Wang Chung.
Well,
So
because it's great music, so we have to keep. I love that it is reintroducing to these younger generations. It's such great music. I have to ask though, Wang Chung, who came up with that name? What is the background of this?
That's the most asked question in the history of music. It's our fault for thinking of a silly name like that. So I'm not blaming you. But it's actually turned out pretty good for us because we ended up sticking it in one of our songs, Everybody Have Fun Tonight, Everybody Wang Chung Tonight. So that made that name kind of really a real proper part of the culture, But who came up with it? Jack, my partner, Jack Chung, as I call him, he was reading this very sort of intellectual book about a German electronic composer, Karl-Heinz Stockhausen. And there was a footnote on one of the pages about this thing called Wang Chung, which, I won't bore you with all the deep details of what it actually is, but it's kind of like a Chinese musical term that it's like sort of perfect harmony, perfect pitch in Chinese music. But it kind of appealed to us in a quirky, left field, sort of almost a sound effect type of way.
I love that.
So, yeah. So that's why we went with it. I think Jack, when he said to me, what do you think about calling, I think he thought I'd just go, what? Don't be ridiculous. We can't call it that. But I liked it. We were on the same page with that one.
Yeah, I think it works. It's great. So you will be in Toledo here in a few short weeks. So we welcome you here in advance. Folks can get their tickets now for the concert at the Toledo Zoo Amphitheater. And your album is out as well. People can get a copy of that, yeah?
Yes, it's called Clear Light, Dark Matter. It's if you like Wang Chung, you'll enjoy it. And if you don't like Wang Chung, well, you ought to. So listen to it, maybe it will.
Exactly. Nick, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it, and I hope you have a great time while you're here in Toledo.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, and please organize the weather over there.
Okay, we'll do. We'll get it figured out for you. Take care. Have a good one.
Okay.
Stay with us.
Bye.
We have some more Good Day coming up right after this.